I want to show you 3 ways to explore the Arctic. Perhaps my most favorite way is by backpacking. That's something I've been doing since I was a teenager. And here we're hiking across the waistline of Ellesmere Island, about 1,000 kilometers south of the North Pole. It gave us access to some spectacular landscapes and wildlife. The muskox, one of my all-time favorites, they herd up into large groups during the summertime, and the males will actually butt heads to show off their strength. Oh! Arctic hares are also abundant on some years. This is one of the world's largest hares. I'm calling this a good hare day because I'm watching it eat a poppy, one of my favorite flowers, and the hare is then coming towards me. Now, this landscape also presents some interesting challenges. One of the ways to cross fast-flowing creeks is to link arms for stability. Another way is to send the guy with the longest legs ahead of you. This is cold water coming right out of the toe of that glacier. Fortunately, we had a guy with long legs, and whenever the water kissed his crotch, we found a shallower spot to cross. The second way I want to show you is exploring the Arctic by kayak. This is the most traditional way to do it. It's an initial invention of the Inuit. It allows us close approach to animals like this, walrus on the ice floe. We always made sure that we left the walrus the way we found them, undisturbed and still on the ice. The third way to see the Arctic is perhaps the most comfortable way, and that's by ship. Here's a reflection of my wife and I looking into the calm, clear waters of our Arctic Ocean. The ship allows us to move quietly through the ice floes, giving us some good proximity to animals like this. These are dovekies, one of the most common small birds of the Arctic, and walrus. Walrus haul out on large rocks in areas where they're found. This is along Lancaster Sound, the Northwest Passage. And wherever there's walrus or seals, there's bound to be the king of the animals in the Arctic, the polar bear. What a privilege it is to see a wild polar bear that's virtually unconcerned about us in its natural habitat. These bears are truly one of the most remarkably adapted animals on planet Earth.